There is one place on Earth where a single arrival can stop an entire city. A place where beauty, power, and billionaire luxury collide in the most breathtaking way. And in Monaco, it's not the princes, not the tycoons, not even the celebrities who own the spotlight. It's the Monaco Ladies. They step out of multi-million-dollar supercars as if it's just another Tuesday morning. Yet every detail, from the sound of the engine, to the way the door opens, to the confident first step onto the marble streets of Avenue Princess Grace, creates a moment that feels almost cinematic. Behind each arrival lies a silent message: elegance, influence, and a lifestyle that only a tiny circle on this planet ever truly understands. Today, Inside the Billionaires takes you into that world. If you love supercars, luxury lifestyles, and the magnetic aura of powerful women, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring you even deeper into Monaco's hidden elite. Because just seconds from now, you'll discover something most people never notice. Every arrival in Monaco carries a secret meaning, and that meaning is about to be revealed. In Monaco, a supercar isn't just a machine, it's a stage. And the moment a Monaco lady pulls up to the curb, something fascinating happens. The city seems to pause. Conversations soften, camera phones discreetly rise, and for a split second, all eyes lock onto a single arrival. This isn't coincidence, it's intention, it's choreography. It's the silent language of influence spoken through the roar of an engine. These women understand something the world often overlooks. An arrival is the first impression in its most powerful form. Every detail matters. The timing of the engine rev, the angle of the car as it glides into the perfect spot, the half-second delay before the door opens. It's a subtle form of theater, and like all great performances, it leaves an imprint long after the moment ends. But what makes Monaco truly unique is how naturally they do it. There's no over-exaggeration, no staged spectacle. Instead, it's effortless, almost like the supercar is an extension of their personality. A soft-spoken woman might arrive in a pearl-white McLaren. A bold, fashion-forward figure might step out of a neon-accented Lamborghini. Their cars don't just transport them, they reflect them. And yet, beneath this elegance lies the deeper purpose most visitors never realize. Each arrival communicates something. It may signal confidence, independence, social standing, or even the beginning of an important meeting. In a place where every sidewalk could host a billionaire, the quiet language of how you arrive becomes more powerful than any introduction. To the outside world, it's just a beautiful woman stepping out of a rare car. But to Monaco's inner circle, it's a message, sometimes subtle, sometimes unmistakable. And the most intriguing part? These power arrivals are only the beginning of a much larger story. One where each woman's supercar isn't just a choice, but a signature, a symbol, a clue to the life she leads once the engine fades and the doors close. And as we move deeper into Monaco's world, you'll soon see that these arrivals open the door to something far more captivating, a lifestyle only very few ever witness. If the arrival is the performance, then the supercar itself is the costume. Carefully chosen, deeply personal, and impossible to ignore. In Monaco, the women don't just own supercars, they curate them. Each car becomes a signature, a reflection of who they are long before they ever step out into the sunlight. Look closely the next time a Monaco lady glides through Casino Square. You'll notice something fascinating. No two cars look alike. A rare Rosso Mars Lamborghini Aventador might belong to a woman known for her bold, high-energy lifestyle. Meanwhile, a serene blue Aston Martin, customized with champagne gold trims, fits perfectly with the calm, composed elegance of a lady who prefers private dinners on yachts over the crowded nightlife. But it goes deeper than color or model. Many Monaco ladies personalize everything. Hand-stitched interiors matching their fashion palette, steering wheels embossed with initials, even custom exhaust notes designed to sound unique among the symphony of engines echoing across the Riviera. Their cars are not simply luxury items, they are extensions of their identity, capturing their story in metal, leather, and horsepower. And what's even more remarkable is how these choices subtly place them within Monaco's hidden hierarchy. A woman driving a limited edition Ferrari Monza sends a different message from one arriving in a satin-wrapped Porsche GT3. The car hints at her lifestyle, her connections, the circles she moves in, and sometimes even the opportunities waiting for her later that evening. To outsiders, it might seem like a parade of beautiful cars. But to those who understand Monaco, each supercar is like a signature on an invisible social landscape. Instantly recognizable, quietly expressive, and impossible to imitate. Yet even these stunning vehicles are only the surface. Because once you start examining where these women take their supercars after the arrival, the picture becomes far more intriguing. And in the next chapter, you'll see that their destinations reveal a world even more exclusive than the cars themselves, a world few people ever get to witness firsthand. There's a street in Monaco that any supercar enthusiast knows by heart, but only a small group truly understand its profound meaning. It's not marked on any official map, but for the ladies of Monaco, it's a golden road, a living catwalk where luxury, elegance, and influence collide in the most perfect choreography. The road begins on Avenue Princess Grace, one of the most expensive streets on the planet. The morning sun reflects off the waters of Larvotto Beach, creating a dazzling backdrop as a Monaco lady glides past in her immaculately polished supercar. This is where first impressions begin, where the faint hum of engines echoes between palm-lined sidewalks and cafes packed with early risers. From there, the road winds down toward Casino Square, the heart of Monaco's social scene. Here, every arrival becomes a mini-event, and every step out of the car feels like stepping into a spotlight, subtle but unmistakable. This is where the world's richest investors, yacht owners, and famous businessmen sit just a few meters away, observing each arrival with quiet, analytical interest. Then comes the final stop. Port Hercule, where yachts tower like floating palaces. When a Monaco grandmother parks her supercar next to a multi-million-dollar vessel, the message is clear. Her lifestyle moves between land and sea with equal aplomb. But what makes this route extraordinary is not the scenery. It's the purpose behind it. This Billionaires Road is the silent rhythm of Monaco's elite. It's where relationships begin, invitations are exchanged, and opportunities quietly pass from hand to hand. And the ladies of Monaco know exactly how to use it. Their trips follow the natural flow of status, presence, and influence, transforming an ordinary trip into a strategic presence. However, the road is just the stage. What happens after they park their cars reveals more about their world. Because behind these perfect trips lies a surprising truth. Many of these women choose to drive themselves, not for luxury, but for purpose. And that part will make you see Monaco in a whole new way. Most people assume that true luxury means having a chauffeur waiting outside a penthouse or holding open the door of a limousine. But in Monaco, the women rewrite that rule. Here, driving yourself isn't about convenience, it's about identity, control, and presence. And nothing symbolizes that more powerfully than a supercar. From the moment a Monaco lady starts her engine, she sets the tone. The sound, the precision, the confidence, it all communicates one thing. She is in command of her world. In a city filled with high-profile individuals, autonomy becomes its own form of status. It signals independence, it signals capability. It signals that she moves through Monaco on her terms. Unlike other luxury capitals where drivers handle parking, timing, and traffic, the Monaco ladies prefer the thrill of navigating the Riviera themselves. The curves around the coastline, the narrow paths near the marina, the iconic tunnel leading toward Port Hercule, every turn becomes part of the experience. They don't just arrive, they travel with intention. There's also the unspoken message embedded in their choice of vehicle. When a woman steps out of a rare Ferrari or a limited edition McLaren that she personally drove through the city, the statement becomes much stronger. It's not just about owning beauty and power, it's about mastering it. In a world that observes everything, self-driven luxury carries a weight that a chauffeured car simply cannot match. And yet, the choice goes deeper. Driving themselves allows these women to control the narrative of their presence. They choose when to appear, how to appear, and exactly where the spotlight will land. Their timing becomes its own rhythm, perfectly synchronized with Monaco's elite social pulse. To an outsider, it might seem like a simple preference, but to those who understand Monaco, it reveals a mindset. The most influential people often choose to be behind the wheel, not in the back seat. And what happens the moment they open the door and step onto the pavement is even more captivating. Because some arrivals don't just make heads turn, they make Monaco stop. Every city has memorable moments, but Monaco has arrivals. And sometimes, just one arrival from a Monaco lady can shift the entire atmosphere of a street. It starts with a subtle change in energy. Conversations pause, cafe guests lean slightly forward, and even the hum of traffic seems to quiet down. Something extraordinary is about to happen. Then it appears, a hypercar with a custom finish you won't find anywhere else. Maybe a chrome rose Bugatti, a matte silver Lamborghini with diamond-stitched interiors, or a one-off Ferrari so rare that even collectors stop mid-sentence. But the car is only half of the story. As the door lifts or swings open, the moment becomes electric. The choice of outfit, whether it's haute couture or a minimalist designer look, amplifies everything. Monaco ladies have a way of stepping out of a supercar with such precision and grace that the arrival feels effortless, yet unforgettable. The sun catches the edges of their jewelry, the wind catches the edge of their dress, and for a few seconds, the entire square feels like a live movie scene. And then there are the legendary arrivals, the ones people talk about for days. Arrivals that include coordinated timing with yacht parties, private events at Hôtel de Paris, or exclusive dinners hidden behind Monte Carlo's velvet doors. Sometimes, their presence is announced subtly by security personnel stepping ahead to clear a pathway, or simply by the collective reaction of the crowd. What makes these moments so powerful isn't extravagance, it's precision. Every detail aligns: the car, the fashion, the timing, the destination. It creates a spectacle that feels intentional but never forced, luxury expressed as confidence, not performance. And here's what most visitors never notice. These standout arrivals are rarely random. Many are linked to major social events, meetings with high-profile figures, or gatherings where decisions worth millions quietly unfold. Because the real story isn't just who arrives, it's what they're arriving for. And when you discover where these Monaco ladies go after stepping out of their supercars, the world behind the curtain becomes even more captivating. If the arrival is the headline, then what happens after is the chapter only a few ever get to read. When a Monaco lady steps out of her supercar, she isn't just arriving somewhere. She's entering a world layered with exclusivity, elegance, and private moments the public rarely sees. Some begin their evening at rooftop lounges overlooking the glittering Riviera. These aren't ordinary venues. The lighting is soft, the tables are limited, and the atmosphere feels like it floats above the city. Here, conversations blend with the sound of champagne being poured, and deals often begin with a quiet smile rather than a business card. Others move toward ultra-private dining rooms tucked inside iconic hotels like Hôtel de Paris or Hôtel Hermitage. These are spaces where chefs design personalized menus and where every guest is handpicked. A dinner here isn't just about food, it's about connection, influence, and the art of being seen by the right people at the right moment. Then there are the women who head straight to the marina, stepping from supercar to yacht with the kind of ease that feels almost unreal. On board, the night continues with intimate gatherings, candlelit decks, and music drifting across the water. These yacht evenings are where circles close, loyalty is built, and alliances quietly strengthen. And of course, some choose exclusive boutiques where shopping becomes an experience rather than a transaction. These sessions often happen after hours, with entire stores reserved just for them. Luxury in Monaco isn't rushed, it's curated. But no matter where they go, one thing remains constant. Each destination reveals another layer of who they are and the lifestyle they embody. Their movements are intentional, their presence never accidental. Every stop contributes to a larger picture, and that picture becomes even more intriguing when you consider one simple truth. These arrivals and destinations aren't just social habits, they are strategies. Because behind the seeming spontaneity lies a network of relationships and silent influence. And once we explore that network in the next section, Monaco's social pyramid will look very different. In Monaco, influence doesn't always come from speeches, titles, or public appearances. Often, it comes from something much quieter: presence. And the Monaco ladies understand this better than anyone. Every time they arrive in a supercar, step into a lounge, or enter a private dining room, they are participating in a subtle but powerful network built on visibility, timing, and connection. This network doesn't operate with grand gestures. Instead, it moves through small, perfectly placed interactions. A greeting exchanged in Casino Square, a short conversation by the marina, a shared glance inside a luxury boutique. Behind each moment lies an opportunity, sometimes social, sometimes strategic, sometimes personal. And what makes this world so captivating is how naturally the Monaco ladies navigate it. They know exactly where to be and when to be there. They understand who's hosting a yacht gathering, who flew into Nice on a private jet that morning, or which investor is meeting with a designer inside Hotel Hermitage. Their social intuition becomes a form of currency. This influence isn't loud, it's elegant. It's built on consistency, reputation, and a level of poise that turns everyday interactions into lasting impressions. And the supercars? They play a role too. Arriving in a rare or personalized vehicle signals not just wealth, but alignment with Monaco's culture of excellence. It silently opens doors to conversations, invitations, and circles that remain inaccessible to most visitors. But the most interesting part of this network is that it isn't competitive in the way many imagine. It's collaborative. Connections are shared during late-night gatherings on the decks of yachts, during sunrise drives along the Riviera, or across the table at a members-only club. Bonds form naturally and influence grows organically. Still, beneath this harmony lies a quiet truth that few talk about. Every woman in this circle understands that visibility is power. And the way they maintain that visibility creates a subtle, unspoken dynamic, one that leads directly into the most intriguing layer of Monaco's social world, a layer shaped not by cooperation, but by a silent competition that only the insiders feel. Monaco may be small, but the stage it creates is enormous. And within this glittering world, there exists a form of competition so subtle that visitors rarely notice it. Yet the insiders feel it in every arrival, every outfit, every engine rev. It is not rivalry in the traditional sense. It is a quiet, elegant race, the race to become a symbol of Monaco itself. No Monaco lady ever says she is competing. They don't need to. Their choices speak louder than words. The rare hypercar someone debuts on a summer evening, the minimalist couture ensemble worn with effortless confidence, the way she steps out of her vehicle at exactly the right moment, neither early nor late, when the right people are watching. These gestures form a language all on their own. Some women become known for their boldness, choosing vibrant supercars that command attention instantly. Others cultivate a mysterious allure, arriving in understated yet impossibly refined vehicles that whisper rather than shout. Each approach is different, yet each serves the same purpose, defining a presence that others cannot easily replicate. This silent competition isn't hostile. It's inspiring. It pushes each woman to refine her style, elevate her image, and stay aligned with Monaco's uniquely polished identity. Even the destinations they choose, yacht gatherings, penthouse events, or boutique visits, carry meanings inside this unspoken race. And perhaps what makes it truly fascinating is that there is no winner, only recognition. Only the quiet nods exchanged across Casino Square, where those inside the circle understand exactly who has made an impression that evening. But here lies the twist. This race is not about wealth. Monaco has plenty of that. It's about signature, presence, and the ability to turn a moment into a legacy. And the women who master this unspoken art naturally rise above the rest, shaping the very image of modern Monaco. Yet, even this elegant competition is only part of the story. Because when all 8 layers come together, the arrivals, the identity, the route, the independence, the moments, the destinations, the network, and the competition, a larger truth emerges. One that the conclusion will bring into perfect focus. Monaco isn't just a place, it's a performance. And the Monaco ladies, with their stunning supercar arrivals and flawless presence, are the quiet stars shaping the rhythm of this extraordinary city. Each arrival, each destination, each connection forms a mosaic of elegance and influence that defines the modern Riviera. Through their choices, their confidence, and their unmistakable style, they create moments that people remember long after the engines fade. But beyond the beauty and the spectacle lies something even more compelling: a lifestyle built on intention. Nothing is random, nothing is accidental. Everything, from the sound of a V12 echoing through the marina to the way a woman steps onto Avenue Princess Grace, carries meaning. And that's why Monaco captivates the world. It's not just the cars, not just the fashion, not just the luxury. It's the story behind every arrival. If you want to keep exploring this world of supercars, elegance, and the hidden layers of billionaire life, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Inside the Billionaires, because the next chapter will take you even deeper into this world, a world where every moment shines and every arrival tells a new story.